Greetings, everyone. For those who are new here, I'm talking about the how Huns or the Xiongnu people spoke English. In my previous video, I talked about how Xiongnu title Yanji may be English word queen. So, am I like a madman? Not really. I'm doing it with a purpose. So, what's the problem? Did you know this so-called researchers or the script or this old Chinese script experts? They have this this possibility to read things a little bit different from what is like this sound these symbols sounded like. For example, this traditionally the this Chinese character for a Xiongnu queen was spelled as Yanji, and Mongolia accepts that, and this names their these children, daughters as Yanji, and etc., and everything is fine and like good. Then they decided that this, like in Japanese language, the symbols have several different this sounding sounds, something like that, and they claim that it can be also entage. So from Yanji to entage, it's a totally different word. So in my previous two videos, this why Huns spoke English number one and number two, I talked about the word like this is the Wiki article that I'm this picking on. I talked about the Xiongnu word kʷala meaning son, the Xiongnu word gʷawa meaning the this prince. Today I would like to talk about the word sakdak meaning the boots. They are this writing. It is possible that Xiongnu nobility titles originated from Yeniseian and were loaned into a Turkic and Serbi-Mongolic languages. So they are suggesting that some these hunters in the forest went south and conquered this mighty empire, and they this gave titles to the local rulers and etc. Well, there can be only one possibility. If this hunter, this gatherer, or this forest people is how to say shamanic. I mean, they have a shaman, right? They have this religious, this person who can, this fortune tell, etc., and it happens to be he is so very powerful, or what he says becomes true, and something like that. So this local rulers, or this steppe people who live in open steppe would ask titles. This please give me a godly title, something like that. Similar thing happened with the Temujin, our founding father, Genghis Khan. The title Chinggis is the god's name. It's this in Yakutian language, it's Odon Chinggis Han. For many years, since this shamanism is still how to say being practiced or saved a little bit there, I thought that this maybe Chinggis is like a Turkic shamanic title, etc., etc. Then I started to have more understanding on the language, and it happens to be a Mongolian word. And I already made a video claiming that Chinggis may be an English word for changes. So am I crazy, or am I like this, or am I doing it deliberately? I don't think so. I'm simply this. Like to focus on one thing, and this or some things come back and haunt me, or how to say, you need to have this closer look at this thing that you have this spoke, and this told the people. So also I would like to show you this this recent research video on Huns and Hunnic horde and Gothic horde. So you have traveling Hunnic horde that is destroying everything, and there's this little Gothic horde that is also trying to survive in this chaos. And sometimes this they work together, sometimes this Hunnic horde chases this little Gothic horde. So this is the video.
I really want one of those golf girlfriends.
That'd be awesome. Yeah.
Oh, here comes one now.
What did we do for mine? Soft boys.
Soft boys. So the Gothic girl called them soft boys. So if you are a soft boy who is speaking English, if you are a Hun who is speaking English, you need to protect your legs at least, or head, or your soft body. So today's word is Xiongnu word Sak-dak. They are trying to say is that it's sagdi. This means boots in this Yeniseian, or this Yuk people's word, so something like that. So when I researched sakdak in Sanskrit, I couldn't find words like boots and shoes. It happens to be that the Indians may not be wearing much of shoes, or in the ancient times the Sanskrits didn't introduce the word shoes. So I have decided that to break down this word and make it into a Mongolian word, sha, gai, and it's dacha. And since this G and K, and this he and K is this same thing, I say that it is an ankle coat. Ankle, this ankle bone coat, coat, so, something like that. Word dacha, or Old Mongolian dacho, is obviously this kuate, coat. It has the same meaning, and if you want to translate word coat into Mongolian, it's dach, because it's simply read from the backwards. So it's a coat and cover, and it's made of animal skin. So something like that. And this is a shagai, and this means ankle. So if you have your soft leg, right, and you have this ankle bone, and if your shoes is above your ankle bone, this is called, we have to use a Sanskrit word for ankle bone. It's jihota, I guess, gota, and maybe kota, maybe it's L, and if your shoe is above your ankle bone, it's called otol. If your shoe is this made lower than your ankle bone, it's called I have to this tell you this this ankle bone is called 샤갈, and this ga becomes he, and it's 샤할. So this you have to see, lower shoes is 샤할, the tall shoes is otol. Otol is almost like this boots. The idea is that the ankle bone is used a lot to say shoes. Obviously, shoes is like this. It's first is spelled as sha. It's not s. It's just a sha. And you have he together with o. This should be spelled as long, this ha. Sha, ha, and ye, it becomes e. The idea is that the shoe is Mongolian shahai, something like that. So the Huns spoke as shoe-coat as their boots. So these Huns are speaking English words, something like that. So they are trying to say that sagdak may be a Turkic word, something like that. In this series, in this this talk, I'm bringing Japanese. Why? Because in order to explain certain things, I need Japanese, something like that. You must know that these Russians also use this shaga, right? They say shagati, shagati. Shagati will means to walk. How walk is used in Mongolian and in Japanese. You have word walk. This V is not used. In Mongolian, it's al, and since K becomes He, it becomes al-ha. And in order to make it like this movement or the finish, the action becomes al-ha-ho. Al-ha-ho is Mongolian for walk. This becomes Japanese since this they cannot say L, they will say it with ru. L becomes ru. A, ru, and he stays as a k, and since they use this o, becomes o. Aroko. Aroko means walk in Japanese, and this is one word. So sometimes something like that. So what kind of this connection do Japanese language has with this to walk, this shagai or shagati, something like that. So it all starts with the Japanese word for leg. It's shi. So this is this only two sounds shi, and according to Mongolian language, you have to this read it from this backwards. But in order to use ashi using your legs, and you want to this run, you have to add he I guess it's their prefix, or maybe something to do with Mongolian ho, right? Hashi, and you have to add ro, hashiro. All these ishahe, ish, this ish, shah, shah, it's read from the backwards. So this is also this sagdi, and it's also this shaga, meaning the ankle bone of a leg, something like that. So you cannot claim that Huns were, these Turks. They were Turkic speaking. You can claim that they may be Russian speaking. They may be Mongolian speaking. They also may be Japanese speaking. So my idea is that your English language is connected from Japan, Mongolia, Russia, and to the Isles of Britain. Well, that's pretty much for today, and thanks for watching.